Saheli, and I'm back after, I guess, 3 months. So sorry for being missing in action. The thing is, when you have clients and you also have clients' work and clients' teams, and on top of that, you're building your own things, it gets really hard to manage time. And let my channel be a testament to the fact that nobody is perfect. I have great admiration for those who are able to be consistent while handling everything. I am not that person. In my background, you're gonna meet two beautiful dogs who are probably gonna be playing and messing around throughout today's video. So you can ignore them or you can keep watching them if you came here for them. But today I want to specifically talk about 10 skills that are gonna make you a millionaire in 2023 if you implement them right. And I don't say it just because I have, just read a book about Millionaire Fast Lane or something and I think that this is what makes sense. I say it because I have helped multiple clients become millionaires and I am about halfway there. The thing is, to become a millionaire, you need to help other people become rich as well, at least in the service-based industry. So I am somebody who has a lot of hands-on experience and I hope that that's going to help you in, oh my God, and I hope that that's going to help you actually become richer in life. A lot of times when we think about, okay, she's going to be the heroine today, I think it's Coffee's video and not Saheli's. The first skill that you need to have if you want to become a millionaire is the acumen to judge whether something is a need, necessity or a want. Because depending on whether your product or service is a need, necessity or want, the amount people are willing to pay for your service or product is gonna vary. How many sales you're gonna be able to make is gonna vary. How much impact you're gonna be able to make is gonna vary. The dog started having a fight, but here we are. So depending on the necessity of your service, the price people are willing to pay for it is gonna differ, and you want to become a non-negotiable in your clients' lives. So that is the number one skill, and this skill is the top skill. If you're good at this, you'll be able to build great company. All the unicorn brands, all the billionaires, they are really good at understanding whether something is gonna work or not, and that is a skill, that is an acumen that develops over time. So don't worry, you are not too late. The second skill that you need to have is negotiation. Now, negotiation is one of the skills that is going to help you throughout your life, no matter what your job role is. There's a lovely book that you can read called Never Split the Difference. I believe the writer's name was Chris Voss and it was absolutely amazing. I don't think there's any book that is better than that. Why is negotiation so important? It's because in life, everybody is going to make you believe that you are less, that you don't deserve much, that you are not good enough. Not because that's the truth, but because it benefits them to keep you in your place in their psychology. So when somebody convinces you that you're not good enough, that they shouldn't pay you much, that you are not worth much, you are more likely to work for them for lower rates. You are more likely to give them free services and favors, and you are likely to keep looking for their validation, and they will benefit from that. So when negotiating, always remember that the person who doesn't care much is the one who always wins. I started tracking my best deals when I stopped caring whether this will be a yes or a no. And I know that takes a lot of privilege because I am at a stage now that I can reject as many people as I want and I'll still be financially alright. But it's your responsibility to get yourself to that stage sooner or later, because you are going to be in a position from which you can say no to anything, and that is going to make you more money than ever. The paradox of money is that you make more when you have less to lose. So 100% recommend mastering the skill of negotiation. The third skill that is really important is empathy. Empathy is not something that can be taught. People are either empathetic or are not. You can kind of enhance that a little bit more through practice, but it's an innate skill, and that's basically understanding where somebody comes from and meeting them there. A lot of people are not able to be successful, not able to crack interviews, not able to crack deals because they are not understanding the person in front of them. They are thinking about me, but the person who you're talking to, they only care about how you can help them out. They only care about, are you trustworthy enough? So if you're not able to be empathetic, you're not going to be able to convince them to work with you, and that is going to become a problem. So this is the third skill you should master. The fourth skill is the skill of storytelling. Storytelling is the difficult art of narrating stories, things that happen with you. Now, everybody is a storyteller. Stories we tell to our friends over a call, having long chats in the evening over chai in our neighborhood, all of that is a part of storytelling. Storytelling releases a lot of happy hormones in the brains. So whenever you are going for a deal, you're trying to crack deals, you're trying to build something, you need a large audience to listen to you, etc., etc., you need to be able to hold attention of people, and storytelling is one of the most powerful way to do that. I personally have hosted something called the Storytelling Masterclass, and it was a 3-hour long class on how you can master the art of storytelling. Now, I have not put any price to this masterclass. If you are a part of my academy, you already can attend it. But if you're not a part of my academy and you still want to master storytelling, just make a post by tagging me with this video. You can take a screenshot right now if you want, and tell me why you want to master these skills and the top 3 skills you're going to be mastering in 2023. And if your post sounds genuine, I'll give you access to this masterclass for free, because this is going to be one of the most impactful things you learn. Storytelling is not only going to help you become a better copywriter or something, it's actually going to help you become a more influential person. We all know this one person who everybody wants to listen to. You'll become that person. So 100% recommend going through this masterclass. It's absolutely free. I have not put any charge to it. The 5th skill that is really important if you want to become a millionaire is amplifying, working in teams. And I think one of the drawbacks I have is I am not able to work in large teams because I'm an introvert, and talking to 1 or 2 people itself is a big task. God forbid I have to talk to like dozens of people. So that's the reason why I'm growing slow, and I know that I'm very comfortable at this space. But I am sure that you are not that person. I am sure that you want to grow faster, and that will come when you are able to scale with teams. You are a people person, and if you're not, it's completely fine. Last year I made about 2 CR in a single year. This year I have made close to 3 CR in a single year. If I was more of a people person, I would have probably made at least 5 CR, and I would have had that millionaire mark. But I know what's lacking in my process, and I'm completely fine with it. When you watch my content, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I'm missing out on this, I should do this, I should do that. I also want you to know what are the things you should not do, and here's what I have decided not to do very consciously. Lots of people have told me that I shouldn't be this way, that I should scale like crazy because I have the potential to. I know that, but I'm still comfortable growing the way I would like, and I hope that gives you something to work with. The 6th skill that is really important for you to learn in 2023 is copy and sales. So copy is a non-negotiable. There's a lot of free materials online for copywriting. I'll link some in the description box. Some of my favorites are Carmen Mastropiero's masterclass. I also like Neville's quick YouTube videos on copywriting. I also think Dan Lok is a pretty good guy when it comes to just the basics of copywriting. However, copywriting is very little about theory and much more about practical. So you would actually not learn all these unless you actually do things hands-on. So personally, I like subscribing to a lot of newsletters, and whenever there's a sales email, I just write it by hand, and I try to make it my own. I try to see what things I can use for my client products, what things I can use for my personal products. So that helps me a lot in learning. So this is something that you learn more in practical and not in theory. The 7th skill I think is a mandatory skill in 2023 is content creation. If you are not creating content, you are limiting your ability to get organic traffic. And if you're not getting organic traffic and you're relying, let's say, on ads, it's very unreliable. Ad costs are shooting through the roof. They were so much better 4-5 years ago when I had started just working in the industry. You are literally cutting off your revenue stream. And by the way, mind you, till date, whatever money I have made, every penny is made without any investment in ads, and that is something that I pride myself in. There's a lot of people who have built their businesses to 10 CR, 15 CR a year that I know, that I am familiar with, but a lot of them are reliant on ads. So at least half of that is just spent away on ads. So profit wise, it's not a great deal. However, for me, whatever I have built, it's completely organic, not a penny spent on ads, and that is something that I find pretty cool, I guess. And yeah, I hope that helps you. The 8th skill that you need to learn in 2023 is using ChatGPT and prompt engineering. If you're not able to use ChatGPT to your advantage, others will and they'll get ahead of you. It is not something that you can skip. It's not something that you can just avoid because it feels scary or because it feels the same old, same old. There's actually a lot of ways to use ChatGPT productively. I'll leave some of them in the description below. We host classes within our academy to teach our students to use ChatGPT no matter what their industry is, because we feel that it's going to be one of the parts, the biggest parts of every business in about a year, and I think it's already becoming one. So you can either adapt to it or you can see other people do that and replace you, so don't be that person. The ninth skill if you want to become a millionaire is discipline. There's nobody who has gotten a wild rate of success without discipline. Now, discipline doesn't mean that every day you wake up at 5 and every 7 a.m. by 7 a.m. you should be done with everything. You should have your breakfast and then you should read a book, 10 pages. Not that. Discipline is doing things consistently over a period of time and trying to do it best as per your abilities, knowing that it's a priority, knowing that you need to do something. A lot of people, they just keep delaying things, saying, oh, I don't want to do this, oh, I'll go to work out, but today I'm feeling really tired, I'll go the day after. The problem with all of that is that it was something entertaining. You wouldn't have said no. If you were supposed to go for, let's say, hang out with your friends and you were not feeling that energetic, you would probably still go because you will enjoy that experience. But when it comes to things that will actually build your life, it'll build your lifestyle, it will kind of shape the way your family is going to live, it will shape the way your children are going to live, you're not investing in that, how fucked up is that? So discipline is going to be one of the most important factors out there. Lastly, and this is going to come as a shocker because it will sound so simple, but you will be shocked at how many people fail to do this once they are hitting a level of success, and that is simply being responsive. I know hundreds of founders at this stage and a lot of them are not able to scale fast because they are always tied up in so many things that they don't have the mental space, mental energy to cater to different things. They're not responsive, they don't know what to say, and a lot of times what happens is even young people who are just starting off, they're not very responsive because they don't know what to say, so they just keep hanging their client on, hanging their customers on. Don't do that. Being responsive is one of the least energy ways to grow really quickly. And with that, we come to an end to today's video. I hope that you liked all these tips. All the resources I mentioned will be in the description box below. Saili is back. She's going to be posting every Friday and I am excited to see how it goes. I am super excited to resume my YouTube journey and I hope that you'll be a part of it. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Until my next video, bye bye.